too long, Tyria has suffered. We gather now with newfound purpose. Zaitan's servants storm our homelands. It is time to bring the battle back to Orr. This tide will wash over Arar and cleanse the dragon's corruption. Together, we will prevail. Let the ships sail. Let the troops march. And let us find victory!
A stirring speech to her.
Absolutely. You've turned into a real war leader, Marshal.
Now if we can just keep the impetus you started, then we'll have a chance.
Thank you, friends. May fortune bless you. Good to see you. Let's get this briefing underway. Commander, I wanted to follow up with you about the Siska incident. I've made my share of mistakes, even without mesmer trickery. Some things cannot be undone, but they can be mitigated. War Master Kason has been fully briefed, and her entire unit is aware of how you were all misled. That won't bring back their comrades, but knowing the truly guilty party was punished does soften the blow. There's someone I'd like you to meet. Our visitor may cause alarm, so privacy is paramount. Sire, it's now safe to reveal yourself.
Greetings, Marshal Traherne. As you've requested, I've come to honor my oath.
Excellent. Let's speak with the commander and give you an assignment. I'm pleased you're here. Thank you for your patience, Commander. Allow me to introduce the revered Sire Al-Rashid.
In the name of the Concordat of the Tetios houses, I greet you, ally of my ally.
It's an honor, Saya. I've heard that your people don't meet with land dwellers.
You speak truth. I have long owed Traherne. Now at last he has called upon me to honor my oath.
Scouts have discovered a sixth temple in Orr, a lost shrine to a fallen god, hidden underwater in the Strait of Malediction. Abaddon, the human god of secrets, was cast out of Arar by the other deities, and his name was erased from history. Very little remained. Zaitan craves something inside that temple, so we must get there first. Sire will accompany you as a guide.
Tell me, Commander, can you fight? Is your oath made of steel? You'll need all your skills to travel with me.
I have yet to meet anything I couldn't overcome.
Intriguing. I look forward to this, Commander. Until then, may your steps be relentless. I am here, Commander. Let us discuss the temple. In the name of the Concordat, I greet you, Commander. The way ahead is dark and uncompromising.
Exactly what I'd expect from the ancient temple of a dead god.
Yes, of course. The Risen have already bypassed the wards and breached the temple. We must exterminate them. Be warned, there are dangers here not of the dragon. Powers ancient and unseen still occupy these halls. Lead, Commander. I will follow. Illusion have reactivated the temple defenses. It may slow us down. However, they did find the altar. We can do the same. There by the shrine. That might be it. You should test such a theory with that essence. See if it can be placed somewhere useful. Look, the currents shift. The ocean's flow changes. These shrines and orbs must be how we gain entry. Excellent progress. 2 shrines. We must be close to the Altar of Secrets, the center of the temple. The altar should be in the next chamber. Be cautious. Something's wrong. We must be swift.
Intruders, you trespass on the dragon's lands. You too will serve Zaitan.
No, slave creature. We serve our oaths, and those oaths demand your head.
So fight, to death and beyond.
Submit to the dragon. Stupid creature, die. The dragon will take you.
Rage at next.
Stand, son. Escape quickly, before we are buried forever. Well fought and well won. Most impressive, my ally.
It was victory, but we still lost the artifact.
True, but we've made a dragon no fear. That, Commander, is a victory to relish.
Maybe we can still salvage this. What do you know about that creature we faced?
I do not know for certain. What is certain is that you've just encountered two of Zaitan's most powerful servants, and that they escaped your grasp.
Not for long. I'm reporting to Traherne right away. We'll see if we can't organize a pursuit.
I will also carry this news when I return to be freed from my oath. May your steps be relentless, Hunter.
Excuse me, friends, but I must speak with the commander. I shall send for the rest of you soon. Welcome, Commander. I'd like you to meet Valiants Tegwin and Keris. They'll be assisting us with our mission. They've supplied the artifact we needed to lure out the eyes of Zaitan, an enchanted mirror that allows one to spy on Orr.
It's a good plan, but is this the right bait? Its magic has to be strong enough to catch the attention of the eyes.
It should be. The mirror is more than just a vanity item. It's a portal to and from Orr. The last time I used it, I was transported here.
Where I rescued her. Well, helped Traherne rescue her. Now I'm worried that the eyes will know more about the mirror than we do. It's Orion, right? And so are they.
We'll have to take that risk. Stand ready, everyone. I feel Zaitan's influence closing in on us. Whatever draws near is deadly.
You cannot hide. You cannot surprise me. I see all. Zaitan's gaze cannot be avoided. Your mirror belongs to the dragon. Soon, all will belong to the dragon.
The mirror's responding to his commands. He's activating a portal.
Attack! Stop him, or we'll have an entire risen army out here.
Rage at next.
But I will weaken you. Come, Zaitan's army waits to
It's pulling us in. The mirror is blocking my magic. I can't stop him. I can blunt the effect, but...
The Silvari needs our help. Attack!
I am pleased to see you again. I am also surprised. No one told us we would have allies on our patrol.
No one told us there were Hylic in the Pact. Do you know these people, Commander?
What, you don't trust us? The commander saved my people from the Sunless Ones and showed us we had to join the fight against the dragons.
It's all right, Ignew. Tegwin is just being cautious. We're glad to have you. There's an Eye of Zaitan hunting us, and we'll need your support.
You'll have it. Lead on, Commander, and the Hylic will follow.
I won't go easy on you.
I've already seen the horrors of Orr firsthand.
Maximum pain!
I'm fine. I don't know where Paris is.
Adrenaline at
Looking
maximum
for
volume.
before the eye does.
And maximum volume.
Looks like you saved me this time, Tegwin. I'm done with that mirror, by the way. Forever.
That makes 2 of us. If we hadn't run into the commander's friends, we would have been in trouble.
This effort was difficult, but it proved fruitful. Thanks to you, my friends, we now have an eye to study.
Is that wise? The eye may still be connected to Zaitan. Even dead, it could still be dangerous.
This encounter proved that we don't know enough about our enemies. Studying this eye will address that.
My point exactly. I'm going to hand this monster over to my best researchers. Meet me at Fort Trinity and we'll get started. A moment, please, Commander. I'd like to speak with you. These airships are the Pact's crowning achievement. A combination of Asura, Char, and human technology. The Pact developed these airships so that we might fight Zaitan from every possible angle. Land, sea, and now air. Commander, may I present Professor Gore, who pioneered the theory of elder dragons consuming magic, and Scholar Vivian, a top expert on the Risen. We're going to send a small etheric charge through the eye of Zaitan's corpse to try and project what it's seen. The goal is to witness what it saw right before we killed it. And since Orrian magic is so unpredictable, you're here to keep things under control.
Ah, but unpredictability yields unexpected results. That's not always a bad thing. In fact, that's how most new discoveries are made.
True, but most new discoveries don't bring the wrath of Zaitan down on their discoverers. Manipulating the dead eye may do precisely that.
We don't know what manipulating the dead eye will do. That's why we're not in Fort Trinity, and why the commander's with us. Let's begin.
The subject is nearly ready to receive the etheric infusion, Marshal. Etheric readings normal. Ready to begin testing.
Excellent. Activate the etheric infuser on my mark. 3, 2, 1, activate. All readings are within acceptable parameters. Subject is stable, it's working.
Confirmed. The projector beam is now ready for firing. Commander, if you'll do the honors.
The apparatus is functioning. How will we know when we have usable results?
We should see something any moment now. Look! There! There's our result!
It's working. We're seeing the last sights the eye saw before it died. Soldiers! Where are they marching to, and why?
Is that some kind of undead servant? What's it carrying? Looks like a scout of some kind. Filthy looking creature. Consumed a powerful magical artifact.
I saw it, Professor. Your theory is now a confirmed fact. But what was that creature?
Let's finish testing before we interpret our results.
Marshal Traherne! Look there, another eye. What does it mean?
I'm not sure. Commander, to the front. Something's not right.
It looked at us, through us, and Zaitan must see what it sees.
We're not done yet, nor are we out of danger. Commander, to me, I'm pleased you're here. Now to strip away the veil that hides Zaitan's minions. Stand ready. There's no way to know how many we'll face. but we cannot risk taking any along with us.
Look out! There are more of those things.
Not through yet. Stand fast. I sense no more of the Risen. I think we're clear. Our findings deserve serious scrutiny, but I'd like to hear your initial reactions.
I think we now have conclusive proof that the dragon sees through these eyes. The readings, the ebb and flow of magical energy, it all fits.
If these eyes are how Zaitan sees, maybe that all-mouthed creature is how Zaitan eats.
I concur. Zaitan's agents serve as extensions of its body, acting on its will. The eyes survey, the mouth consumes.
That answers many questions raised by my theory, actually. Now we know how the dragon hunts and eats. That's progress.
We can't let up. If killing the eye partially blinded Zaitan, then killing the mouth should deprive it of sustenance. Pack scouts have traced one of the mouths to its lair. I want you to head out there and ensure that Zaitan starts going hungry.
Scorch this. Let's just storm the place, kill everyone we find, and raze it to the ground.
Nice plan, Bloody. But the Pact conducts itself with more style than your frothy brain can handle.
Keep it down, you louds. Keep your interlegion bickering to a minimum.
Whoa, now that's sneaky. After we beat Zaitan, how about you come train with the Ash Legion?
Jealous, Snarl? That's what comes from being second-rate.
Pipe down. We've got rough work ahead of us. Scout detail, form up. What have you got for me? Ready to move on your orders, Commander. We've confirmed large numbers of artifacts in transit to this location. The Priory's readings for the Manse are off the scale. If the mouth eats powerful magic, this place is a Winter's Day feast.
All right, I want you to lead a scouting party into the Manse. Reconnaissance only. We need more information before we move in.
Understood. We'll be in and out before they even know we're there.
You bored yet, Snarl? I'm bored. We sit here while that bossy Norn has all the fun. 10 gold says I can take down that ugly chicken with one shot.
You just don't get patience, do you? But since you asked, 10 gold says you can't.
That's the most resilient chicken ever. Whoa! It's coming right at us!
Accelerating!
Slaughter, mayhem, and a mountain of corpses. That's how we do it.
For once we agree. Keep 'em coming, Zaitan. We got plenty of blades left.
I can't decide if you two are inspiring or terrifying.
Well, that was fun. For you. But now it's official. That Norn's been gone for too long.
Right. Listen up, everyone. Our scouting expert here says we've waited long enough. Operation Sit on Our Furry Behinds is over. We're going in. Form up on the commander.
Oh good, I love this part. Stealth is fun, but stealth kills are sublime.
Welcome, one and all, to my humble manor. Come in, come in. Please forgive my meager accommodations.
What is this?
But fear not.
What's that?
My servants will attend to your every need. A toast to you, honored guests. Eat, drink, and join me in my salon for lively conversation.
I don't like this. Let's find a way out of here before things get any weirder.
When Zaitan speaks, the world trembles.
Under attack. Ears up. Someone's hunting us. Undead servers. Oh, I thought the service was bad at the surveillance.
Forward! Smash that door down if you have to.
So I say, a light meal, some light conversation? Why do you need such heavy armor, my dear? Look, it's her friends. Lady Hector, you simply must introduce us to your companions. I do hope my servants were accommodating. But sometimes it's difficult to keep the lower orders in line. Hector, my dear, entertain our guests while I tend to the kitchen staff.
Let's hold Hector prisoner. He can't hold anything with no arms. Let's get him!
Surrender. Accept.
We're on your side.
Where'd she go? Kill these bastards. I'm dead. Find her later.
Adrenaline. She's lost to us. We need to focus on finding the mouth. Find the door and we can go.
Splendid! You have all proven to be quite the entertaining diversion.
Now, let us entertain you.
Hector was a good scout. They'll pay for taking her.
She deserved better than this. Hector was a pill, but she was our pill. Let's tear this place down!
I am waiting below. Face me if you dare. I sustain Zaitan, and Zaitan makes me strong. Another need for my master.
There's nothing for you to do. Fall back and use ranged weapons.
Now your dream has come.
I felt that! This whole place is coming down. Run, or we'll be celebrating in the mists.
Door's still shut tight. Come on, Sri. It's demolition time.
Why didn't you ask me sooner? By the time I set the charges, it'll be too late.
Move aside then. All that door needs is a dose of my shoulder. Oh, that was no earthquake. That was Zaitan's roar. Ha! We made a dragon mad enough to throw a tantrum. Must be hungry, the poor little lizard.
Good. Now he knows we mean business. Nice work on that door, by the way. Who knew your hard head doubled as a battering ram?
Ah, careful, Snarl. You keep up with the compliments and our commanding officers will assign us to permanent duty together.
Enough chatter. We suffered too many losses today. I should have sent a larger scouting party.
I disagree, Commander. You made the right call. You could have sent in all your scouts, and that Mesmer dandy would have taken them all. Come on, Marshal Traherne's waiting back at Fort Trinity. The mission was a success. Let's go tell him so.
Welcome, friends and allies. We've just defeated a powerful mouth of Zaitan, effectively cutting off one of the dragon's major supply lines. Now, we have to press our advantage. Reducing Zaitan's food supply was a good start. It's time to stem the flow of reinforcements.
Reinforcements? You mean?
He means dead bodies. Zaitan's minions on the mainland are gathering and shipping corpses to Orr in massive numbers.
Precisely. Our next move is to confront Zaitan in Orr. Before we strike, we need to weaken its position as much as possible.
A sound strategy. Starve the enemy and cripple its army before we invade. You learn fast, Marshal.
I have to, General. Now, the Commander and I need to confer and choose the best course of action. Well? The goal is to stop Zaitan's reinforcements. Our target is the Cathedral of Eternal Radiance on Orr's north coast. It's essentially a factory that manufactures Zaitan's horde. I intend to shut it down, and I'm sending in a strike team to do just that. We don't know exactly how it functions, so I'm joining the team to make sure we have whatever rituals are required to get the job done. We'll pick up reinforcements on the way. Commander, you'll lead the strike team and protect me while I perform the rituals. Any questions?
None, Marshal. It's long past time we forced Zaitan to fight its own battles instead of hiding behind minions. Ready when you are.
By the pale tree, they're stitching that beast together from
Everyone, come!
Once, the Orions interred their dead here. Now Zaitan uses this place to craft abominations. Stand by. My ritual will show us how the ancient priests went about their grim tasks.
Die by my hand!
Before Orr sank, this was the final resting place of Lissa's most loyal followers. The deceased were brought here so the officiants could perform the appropriate funeral rites. The first stage of the rite is grief. The loved ones of the deceased played an integral role. Here, they were encouraged to express the pain and rage they felt over the passing. They had to release these potentially destructive emotions before the rites could proceed. This next step was largely ceremonial, but was observed by rich and poor alike. They offered a valuable gift in an attempt to persuade the priests to resurrect the dead. Naturally, the priests refused, but the act of offering and accepting rejection remained a part of the rite. Finally, the family faced the inevitable reality that their loved one was gone. Here they were encouraged to mourn and to beseech Lissa to ease their pain. They prayed to their goddess for relief and to watch over the deceased in the mists. With the funeral rites complete, the deceased moved on to the ossuary. Next they would prepare and inter the body. Ah, see there? They're taking the body down through that hidden door to the crypt below. That must be where Zaitan's minions are creating new risen soldiers. And that's where we need to be. Those urns scattered around the room are steeped in Zaitan's magic. You already defiled it when you betrayed Lissa and desecrated the remains of her followers.
Lissa is gone. We serve the dragon now. Zaitan, consume you all. Rise now. Rise now. Destroy these enemies of our master.
Zaitan's depravity continues to destroy everything it touches. At least now this place is safe. Well done, everyone.
We've crippled the dragon's spies, food, and troop supply. It's more vulnerable than ever. How do we exploit that?
We advance. I have a plan for a large-scale operation to push back enemy forces and establish base camps right here in Orr. Now that operation can begin. All I need is time to regroup and organize our forces. You're just in time, Commander. We've established a perimeter, and we're shoring up the cavern's defenses. After your recent victory, Zaitan's forces are weakened. The dragon feels us growing closer, like a thorn digging deeper into flesh.
Now we know Zaitan can feel fear as well as rage. Its time in Tyria is coming to an end.
Brave words. Now let's make them come true. Come with me. The other commanders are inside. Grotto is this way. I'm told star-crossed lovers used to meet here. Be cautious, we're still clearing out the last of the Orions from here. The destruction of the Orions is severely limited Zaitan's. This grotto makes a defensible command post. Only two ways in, this passage and the seaway. Dorn, Winnet, and Efoot are already here preparing the next attack. We need a strategy. What are your recommendations for our next move?
Full offensive, sir. We've cut away Zaitan's supports. Now's our chance to attack the main force, while they're still reeling.
I agree, but a land-based offensive would hit where the dragon is strongest. If we attack from the sea, we do more damage.
Marshal, we've lost contact with the squad investigating lost artifacts. I want to send in an extraction team.
I see. Commander, a word. I need your input.
Marshal Traherne,
Arisen legions approaching. I saw the sigil of the Orion royal house. I think they're coming from the tomb of Prince Alhazred.
In life, Alhazred was said to be a cruel, vicious man. Death would have not improved him. Prepare to defend the encampment. To arms! By the pale tree, what is that? Undead. Zaitan would use anything that brought flames and stars. I fear one of the princes of Orr.
Help! Save me! I've been eaten by a vicious leviathan!
I can't believe you're considered an equal in my field.
Take a look at that. And they said nobody has fun in Orr.
Your reputation precedes you, Commander. I'm glad to be working with you. Let me assemble the squad. Squad, circle up. Time to talk tactics. May the gods protect you. Listen up, team. Our target is Beacon Torch. It guides bone ships through the darkness of the Orion Vale. Our plan is not to capture the lighthouse. We get in, redirect the light, and get out.
What happens then?
Then, Commander, the bone ships will follow the beacon and end up like beached gulper fish. While they're stuck on the rocks, we wipe out the crew.
Greetings, Commander. I'm sure you remember me, Zot, master of Auspex enchantments and ocular devices. We met at Claw Island and...
Ahem, you toddling ninny bucket!
Yes. This is Ellie, my adjunct. Loath as I am to admit it, she is an expert on holomancy.
Adjunct? You wish, stuffy britches. Traherne said I'm your partner. Nice to see you, Commander. Get ready for some fun.
Get to know the squad. We'll head out when the scout gives the all clear.
Amazing, don't you think? It mimics everything I do.
Oh, yeah!
Cacophonous catastrophes, Ellie, you chowderhead. We're supposed to be hiding.
Whoops. Sorry, Zadi, I forgot. Powering down. Scout reporting in. We just got confirmation from Copter 5. Your team is go.
Understood, Sri. And thanks. We'll take it from here. Commander, will you take point? We need to hit the water and approach Beacon Torch from the bay. A moment, Commander. Let's regroup here before we head up the cliff.
Oh, don't stand a chance.
We're being invaded!
Ellie, you're all backwards again. We're the ones invading.
No, Zot, she's right. That spider's a spy. Sick of amphibia.
There's the master. Spiders, we need to don't stop in order. Keep moving forward.
More food for our pets. Excellent. Those running little things are your pets. They look more like fish bait. We'll see how brave the swarm takes you.
It's all spider legs and stuff.
Excellent time.
Pay your ticket to the door and don't forget to tip your announcer.
Why do I put up with this? The discombobulator is detached from the combobulator. Could you lend a hand, Commander?
That was a rough ascent. The Risen are serious about defending these lighthouses.
Well done, everyone. The next bone ship that follows this beacon will be in for quite a surprise. Now it's a waiting game. We'll meet at the staging grounds when our scouts tell us a ship's been sighted. Until then, dismissed.
So, Zadi, having trouble with the occlusion interface? I could help you study up on it over a nice bottle of Turumba cider.
Study up on it? I? You? I mean, hands to yourself, Holomancer. And don't call me Zadi. It's embarrassing.
Oh, you're absolutely adorable when you're flustered. Shame it doesn't happen more often.
You make the call. I'll follow your lead.
Commander on deck! Glad to meet you. I'm Captain Phil Verdenmer.
Nice to meet you, Phil. Are you part of the squad?
My wife and I sail a clipper out of Lion's Arch. We were brought in by the Pact to handle a special mission, piloting bone ships. Nobody said the dang things already had a crew.
They might be crude now, but that's what my squad's here to do. Take out the Risen and deliver the ships. The question is, can you sail them?
Now look here, girlie. I can sail a Bantam in a full hurricane. I can sail anything. Stick a toothpick on a turtle and I'll sail it to Cantha before dawn.
I hope you're right. Ellie, Zot, are you ready to help commandeer these vessels?
Operating at 100% efficiency, Crusader. Ignore the tinge of green around Ellie's ears. I assure you, Asura never gets seasick. I envy Inkblood his shore leave. These ships are horrible.
You say shore leave, I say hydrophobia. That lummox got off lucky if you ask me.
If you two work half as well as you argue, we'd have these ships fixed already.
Foolish mortal creatures. Get on my ship!
1 down, 3 to go. These Risen don't make it easy, do they, Mary, my dove?
Would we want it to be easy, Fel, my love? Let them come. We'll keelhaul them with their own lines.
That's my rowdy girl. Crusader Jane, I think we're ready for the next gangplank.
Look toward the rear of the ship.
Pathetic flesh and blood, and Zaitem will consume
Ocular glands on these creatures. I've never seen lobules quite like these.
With due respect, Agent, I don't care what they see. I just care that they're dead.
Still, they could see the beacons. Ah, no matter. Crusader Jane, the gangplank, if you please.
Watch it! They're crawling up the outer hull. Enemies on deck. Cut them down.
There.
Yeah, that looks like they're commanding magic.
Whatever seems familiar. Still, die.
Ellie, get a move on. Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
I know this one. His name was Yej. He left Radasun to be a gladiator.
There, dear girl. Don't give up now. Whatever would your imaginary holographic friends do without you?
Thank you, Zadi. Crusader Eiley, put out the last gangplank. I owe those Risen a punch in their guts.
Hey, look, Fel. Someone left an arm lying around.
It's probably a trick. Get an axe.
It looks like it fell from Balthazar's hounds. They're in the rigging. Look up!
But now you will be.
These bone ships are saggy, rotted, and full of holes, but still seaworthy. As long as you're not planning to sail to Ilona, they'll do.
Not Ilona. Just the city of Ara. Right into the Dragon's Maw. When can the ships be ready?
Depends on Eiley and Zod. I swear, they fight like Norn and argue like they're married.
You'll have all the help we can spare, Captain. Tyria itself depends on us.
We'll be as quick as we can, Commander. My word on it. When the ships are ready, we'll alert Marshal Traherne.
Head on in, Commander. Riley James, gather the troops. Is waiting your arrival.
And that's why I say researcher Mava's threaded megafluidity theorem is complete bunk.
Mava's crazy as a junk heap scrit. Huh, we finally found something we can agree on.
Pipe down, you two. The commander doesn't need to hear your prattle. We need to report. We've got the ships, the crew, and the sizable force. All we need is a good commander, and our squad's ready for the final operation.
I'm ready to catch the Risen with their tattered pants down. How do you want to play this?
We sail south and blend in with their usual galleys. The Risen will assume we're part of their fleet until we start firing on their shore artillery. While we sail, Inkblood will lead a feint against the ground troops to distract the Risen. Commander, you'll be on the flagship with Phil, Mary, and me. Zot will be the flagship's gunner. Ellie's assigned to the second galleon, the Windfall. We need to spread out our firepower in case we lose one of the ships.
Don't worry about the captured galleons, Crusader Jane. Everything will be fine. They're in fully operational condition.
And by operational, he means they have a barely tolerable ratio of hulls to wreckage.
That's enough, you two. With your leave, Commander, we'll board the ships and set sail.
Why, Zot, you've gone all lumpy-eared. Worried about me?
Not worried. I merely wanted you back on my ship to assist me. That's all.
Stop stressing out. Activate that big heat sink you call a brain and get to work.
I'm not seeing any movement. Looks like we're in the clear.
Stay wary. They won't give up that easily.
Should we try to look more risen? I could shuffle around, or rather, or something.
Stay quiet, Mary, my love. That's all we can do.
What a fascinating discovery.
Welcome aboard, Commander. Ali and Zot are waiting for you above decks.
Agent Zot, time to work your magic. Show me some firepower.
1 part fire, 1 part power, and the rest is made of kaboom. Looks like the giants are on shore defense.
We need to
use your cannon shields to deflect the
eyes
incoming
spotted
rockets.
us. Brace yourself, everyone. Things are about to get rocky.
The hull's cracking, Captain. Oozes are slipping in through the holes. I could use help down here.
I'll take your post, Commander. You get down there and lend Mary a hand.
He's awful Lodge that leak in the pool, and it'll plug the gap so no more oozes can come through. We need something to plug up these leaks before they get worse. Thanks for your help. Now get back to your ducks.
God's protect you.
The hull's patched proper, Captain. Why is this tub still...
The ship that's the problem. Something's coming up to the water. Shark's maw. They've damaged the Windfall. The galleon will sink for sure.
Crusader Jane, look off our port bow. The Windfall has taken heavy damage. They're going down.
We can't do anything about it. If we don't capture those docks immediately, the Pack's entire assault will fail. People are counting on us.
No, that's Ellie's ship. We can't leave her to die.
We have our orders, Agent, and the mission is top priority. Ellie would understand.
To hell with our orders, and to hell with the mission. Ellie needs me. I won't abandon her.
Stand down, Agent Zot. This flagship will continue toward the Orion docks. It's critical that the Pack capture that territory, and this is our only chance. However, the mission can succeed without your expertise, or mine. Crusader Jade, give Phil and Mary our posts. Rendezvous with Inkblood when you reach the shore. Zod and I will head to the Windfall. If there are survivors, we'll get them out and meet you there.
Thank you, Commander. I promised her. Hurry, please. We need to search the water where the ship went down. Ellie? Ellie! She's still breathing. She has to be.
Zod? Look at all the pretty tangents and signs tracing your ears. Ooh, geometrical.
Hush, Ellie. Don't say anything. I mean that. Doing equations after a joke can only lead to non-axiomatic
rising.
pointing. I'm ready, Commander. Let's save as many soldiers as we can and finish this fight once and for all.
Discovery!
Ellie, I'm glad to see you're safe.
Me too, no fur. Good to see you in one piece.
We have to control this territory. Zot, ready the munitions.
Take this, Commander. Do anything. We'll fire on that location. Got it?
Watch your fingers. That being set low.
You did it! Bless your adorable little moony eyeballs. You're a hero.
It wasn't all me. The commander did a great deal, and, well, there was you.
I swear every last one of these walking corpses will burn!
The marksman is their leader. Take him out, and the rest will follow.
No one wants your back. No one.
The operation is a success. Fall in, troops. Secure the docks. Well done, Commander. A bittersweet victory, but critical. Your success in this battle means the Pact can finally strike at Orr and the dragon Zaitan. Crusader Jane, Ellie, you have my sincere condolences. Agent Zot died a hero, and his sacrifice will be remembered.
I agree. Zot will be missed. He was a great inventor and a good friend.
He was an irascible old crackpot, and you know it, Commander. I don't want to believe he's gone. I don't think I really knew what it meant to fight for Tyria. Everyone said, this is war, and there's no turning back. I couldn't appreciate what that meant, but now I know. It means loss, and pain, and sadness, but it also means hope. I won't give up, and I won't turn back. Even when Zot thought I was gone, he kept searching for me. I'll keep him alive too, with my inventions.
You'll have a chance to do just that. The Pact isn't turning back either. We're going to defeat Zaitan, once and for all. Greetings, Commander. This is Havrun Gretchen, one of the spirit shamans of Holbrek. With her is Larenthir, War Master of the Vigil.
You're an inspiration, Commander. Many believe that if we can defeat Zaitan, Jormag will be next. Your deeds bring great hope to the Norn.
Silvari sing of your victories, and even the Char raise battle cries in your honor. You've been a spark to many flames.
It's my pleasure to meet you both. I hope today will bring another victory for Tyria. Marshal Traherne, what's our goal?
I have created a ritual that might cleanse a dragon's corruption. If it succeeds, this mission could be a turning point in the war. My research suggests that the royal tombs were deeply sacred. They may still hold the connection I need to restore the land with Orr's fading life force. If the dragon discovers our attempt, he'll try to stop us. Havrun, you and Larenthir will defend the mouth of the tomb. Give us all the time you can.
We will, Marshal Traherne. By the bear, I swear we'll hold the line or die trying. We're clear. We need to keep moving. They won't just step aside. Get ready for a fight.
This is Azabe Kabar. Gretchen, you and Larenthir must hold the entrance. Zaitan's forces will be relentless. Our survival is in your hands.
I understand, Marshal Traherne, and I won't fail you. You'll have the time you need.
This is the place. We'll perform the ritual here. The moment we begin, Zaitan will know. Be ready for anything.
Mark, the rear guard is overwhelmed. Gretchen! The tortured remains. Commander, we must put her to rest.
No. We were so close. By the pale tree, it's impossible. All this, all these lives, wasted. All for nothing.
Traherne, didn't you see? The cleansing worked. For a moment, the spirit of the land rose up like a breath of wind.
We all felt it. It was as if Orr's own soul was fighting to be free. The ritual was a success.
But the absolution didn't hold. Though sacred, the royal tombs weren't strong enough. This isn't the heart of Orr. I wonder if such a heart still exists.
Wait, remember the vision that the Pale Tree gave us? An Orrian king spoke of the Source. Maybe that's something that can help.
You're right. The Source of Orr. Yes. I think I remember hearing about such a thing. A priestess of Grenth and a shaman of the Norn spoke of it.
Those sound like solid leads. Which should I follow?
That, my friend, I shall leave to you. 2 roads to the same goal. The cleansing of Orr, and eventually Zaitan's own demise. We were so close. Closer than ever before, but we cannot give up hope. My wild hunt is not in vain. This is a challenge we can overcome. You have my gratitude, Commander, for all you've done.
This temple must have been magnificent. It's painful to see it so ruined.
Its foundations were shaken by the destruction of Orr, but it's still standing. Good work, that.
Of course its foundations were good. That's where they put the tombs.
Lead the way, Commander. Welcome, Commander. I've asked Priestess Rai to join us. Her knowledge of the God of Death is unmatched.
I never thought I'd be standing here. The Cathedral of Silence, the first temple of Grenth and Tyria. This is the shrine of the 7 Reapers.
Who were the 7 Reapers? Priests of Grenth?
Mortal heroes that fought beside Grenth when he defeated the god Doom and ascended to the throne of death. They became his avatars. I can still feel the altar's sanctity. The secrets you seek are here, but Orrian rites were very different. I may not be able to call the temple guardian.
Don't worry. Where faith ends, science begins. This is my VIII. That's very old energy detector to you, non-geniuses. At this setting, it triggers old emotional resonance, visions of the past. When we get to the altar, we'll watch the image residue of the Orrians and see what they did.
Excellent. Follow me then, and we'll find that altar.
Activate the VIII. Look, they're performing the ritual.
The Char are at the doorstep of Orr. They plan to sear our nation as they did Ascalon. Vizier Kilbron says he can defeat them, but we must prepare for the worst. As Desmina did so many years ago, we shall call upon Grenth for his aid. If Orr dies, at least we will be with him. Where is the god to whom I give my undying devotion? Where is the god to whom I may beg revenge against those who scorn me?
In order to commune with the altar, we should mimic them. Everyone to your places. Where is the god to whom I may give my undying devotion? Where is the god to whom I may beg revenge against those who scorn me?
Follow where I lead. Come whence I call. And the corpses of the dead will be yours to control.
Hail, Ancient One! Rise from your frozen tomb. I, your priestess, call upon you in the name of Grenth himself.
Who dares summon me? A true priest? Is there such a thing in this fallen land?
I am Grenth's servant, and we have survived many dangers to speak with you. Please, hear us.
I see in your heart that you are no stranger to death. Very well. I will hear you out. But in return, you will kill in Grenth's name. The keeper of this shrine has fallen to Zaitan. Grenth wishes him returned, but I am too weak to perform the task. Destroy the keeper, and I will answer your questions.
Thank you, Dark Reaper. We will do as you have asked.
Destroy the corruption. Return the soul of the Keeper. Go. Save me!
We've done it! Praise Grin.
Praise the eternal alchemy, you mean? It was my device that summoned that creepy guy in the first place.
We've fulfilled our part of the bargain, Reaper. Will you honor yours?
So shall it be. You seek the heart of Orr, then you must go to the very beginning. The rock where the gods first set foot upon this world. There is an artesian well hidden in the mountains behind the temple of Melandru. There, you will find the place where Orr began.
Thank you. We'll go there and cleanse this land of the dragon's corruption. Orr will once again be free.
Let it be so. I will see you again, heroes. In every swing of your enemy's blade, I will be there.
Soldiers of the Pact, you are not merely our best hope. You are our only hope. Your duty is to defend this entrance against the servants of the dragon, Zaitan. The torch of renewal is in your hands. Together, we'll ignite a fire to burn away the corruption and set Orr free. Pale Tree guide you. This is it, Commander. The source of Orr, the font of its magic. The water from which this land draws life. Our scouts reported an immense artesian well at the center of this cavern. The waters run beneath the city of Arrar, and from there to every corner of the nation. If we can purify this heart well, then the magic will spread as the water flows, carrying our cleansing ritual throughout Orr.
Is there enough life left in Orr to power the ritual?
The heartbeat of the land is weak and thready, but I can hear it. When we reach the source, only then will we know. Stand ready, Pact soldiers, and stand together.
Defilers, poisoners, we see. We know your foul intent. These waters must remain as they are, and you must die.
Maximum volume.
Flesh and blood. All death around you. All those who have gone before you. Come to Zaitan and find everything you have lost. You can be with them again. What's happened to me? My own hand, my own form. My mind is no longer controlled by the dragon's curse. Praise the gods, I am free. Thank you, brave heroes. Whatever wind guided you to this place, I bless that gale. My name is Riza, and I was the last king of Orr. When the dragon rose, it plundered the royal tomb at Azave Kabar, and used the bodies of my family to create its most heinous servitors, the Eyes of Zaitan.
The other eyes. Those were the kings and queens of Orr?
Yes, we were chained to the dragon, corrupted into monsters that bore Zaitan's vision, carried out its will. One by one, you have freed us. I, the most powerful of all, was placed here to guard the source of Orr's magic. Yet you have found a way. I am deeply grateful. For this service, I grant you an ancient honor. You shall carry the title Champion of Orr from this day forward. Remember us as we once were.
Thank you, King Riza. I am honored, and I will remember you and your people.
Now, begin your final task. Cleanse this land. Restore what has been stolen. Confront Zaitan's power, and give Orr a new beginning.
As you say, King Riza, it's time to wash away the corruption that dishonors this land. Rest in peace. We won't fail you. Here at the end, I'm glad that it's just you and me. We will cleanse Orr together, as we were meant to do.
The line's broken. We're being overwhelmed. Fall back! Form up and protect Marshal Traherne at all costs.
Rage at maximum.
My hand.
It's done. I can feel the waters beginning to radiate, with the energy of Khaled Bold flowing everywhere the water touches.
Traherne, are you well? You look like you can barely stand.
The ritual has taken a great deal out of me, but I will live.
Let's make sure of that. Medic, we need a medic over here.
No need. Our work here is done, though the fight is far from over. We must regroup at Fort Trinity, and then we will have the opportunity to plan your next step forward.
I look forward to it. And Marshal, congratulations on the successful conclusion of your wild hunt.
It has been a part of me since I took my first steps, but now my wild hunt is complete. It's time I redefine myself. A rare and unique challenge. But I have the pact to keep me busy. Thank you for all you've done.
Come to me. We must discuss.
Hear that cheering, Commander? Savor it. Today, the pact has triumphed, and my wild hunt is finally at an end. Praise the pale tree. I fear you still have great and terrible things to do. To kill Zaitan. Not long ago, I would have thought it impossible.
Cleansing Orr seemed impossible, but we did it. With allies like ours, ridding the world of Zaitan will be tough, but not impossible.
Well said. And you can rely on those allies to stand by you to the very end. My wild hunt may be over, but the coalition we've built will fight on. I hereby pledge the entire pact and all its resources to your task. By the Mother Tree and all who have made the ultimate sacrifice, Zaitan will fall.
Thank you, Marshal. When Zaitan falls, we'll all be there to see it. Then the celebration can truly begin.